Welcome to Uganda.
Thank you so much. Hi guys, welcome to Uganda. This is just my second day in Kampala and I'm already in one of the biggest slums in the capital. This is called Bwaise, and as you can see behind me, it is huge. I explored the area with Slum Walks Kampala, which are associated with AFCAT. It's a locally run NGO that aims to improve the lives of the people who live in Bwaise that I was writing an article about. I know slum tourism is very controversial and I'm not sure I would have gone on the tour had it not been organized for me by work, but I must say I found it very respectful, and if you are thinking of exploring Bwaise, I'd highly recommend this company. The proceeds from each tour go directly back to the community, and I also recommend you eat lunch in the area and perhaps pick up some groceries there to make a bigger financial contribution. Here's what AFCAT's founder, Mohammed, had to say.
For all of you who are watching us right now, we are here trying to explore what is in Bwaise, and you're also welcome to get a chance to see what exactly AFCAT is doing, to see my hometown, to see the amazing people, the welcoming, warm people.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Bwaise is a swampy area in a valley between four hills. That's Makere, we have Kawempe, we have Kazo, and all the water that comes from up comes to Bwaise, and then this is where it lands from.
The people of Bwaise often struggle to access clean drinking water, but there are some great initiatives that are making it easier.
Agents have these tokens where you can buy it at around 20k. So whenever you bring a blue token and insert it in, then the water will come out. We are thinking big things 2020, so when you come back in 4 years, the slum will be at some level of transformation. And yes, we can. One person can make a difference, and together we can bring social change with all of you.
Time to make your own Rolex.
Yeah, I'll just make the chapati. We'll start easy.
You have a future.
Woo, I don't think so. I just made my first chapati, and then my friend here said, the bins are behind you. But he actually meant beans. But I was very offended. Looks good to me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't offend you.
I wasn't actually. It's very funny. All right, where do I find the beans?
So the beans are just behind you there. It's ready!
It's ready!
You made your own food!
I don't think I deserve applause. So I've just come back from an incredible meeting with a very inspiring woman. Her name's Esther. She's 22 and she's already received multiple awards for her incredible humanitarian work here in Uganda.
You know, you can have $100 in your pocket. You think everyone does that. But if you look around close, you realize that there's someone who cannot afford lunch.
So very, very inspired. And now I wanted to show you what my office looks like. So these two are my new co-workers. They're very good at their job, which is just lying down and getting their belly petted. And then here is my wonderful office right in the garden. That's my laptop. And yeah, I'm absolutely loving life here in Kampala. I set off tomorrow and I'm gonna be traveling for about 10 or 11 days. So it's gonna be pretty full on, but I am beyond excited. Right here we found the actual equator. So this is the southern hemisphere and that's the northern hemisphere. Pretty cool. I just arrived at my hostel/safari camp and it is beautiful. I'm paying about $26 per night, which is not very cheap, but it's really worth it to me for the view alone. There are literally 2 people staying here at the resort and I get this entire dorm room to myself. The luxury of space is one that I've really come to appreciate now, and this place is called Wild Tracks Overland Camp and it's just outside of Kasese, close to the Congolese border, so it's in their Rwenzori region. Those are pretty much all the geographical terms I know in this area, so I'm literally just showing off. today I'm taking you into the shower with me. Not like that though. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I had a relaxing evening before heading out to meet the Batwa people the next day. They're pygmies who used to live in the ancient forest that stretches across Uganda and Congo. In 1992, the government forced them to leave the woods, and they've been living in small resettlement camps with little access to basic services ever since. I'll be sharing their story on my blog, so don't forget to check it out at girlversusglobe.com. I've linked it in the description below. Hello from Adjumani. I am currently in the third project here in Uganda, so we're almost halfway through the trip now. One thing you should probably know about traveling Africa, it's actually not that cheap if you want to stay in, let's say, decent places with Wi-Fi. If you don't mind staying in local guest houses, which I normally wouldn't mind, but because I'm traveling with so much equipment, that's very expensive. I've been a lot more cautious on this trip, and also I need just constant access to Wi-Fi. So that's made it a bit more difficult and a lot more pricey. Sorry, I just opened the shower curtain and the shower is huge. It's like a whole room. I'm so happy because this is what my feet look like right now. Oh, so filthy! Earlier that day, I visited a South Sudanese refugee settlement in Adjumani, and I met the people who live there. I had a very special experience because one of the villages was having a celebration in honor of an old woman who had just passed away.
1 day ago, we have lost our grandmother.
And they invited me to join in. It was kind of like a wake, but the entire village was there, and it's one of those experiences that I will honestly never forget. So tonight, Hannah and I have decided that we're independent women and we don't need a driver to find a hotel. So we've been walking for about 20 minutes in these clothes through this area full of tiny huts, and people are looking at us like, oh my god, what? Found it! Oh my lord! They even have a pool! Their table's coming. Thank you! Thank you for bringing our table. Cheers from Uganda, guys! Cheers! It says, for the trailblazers of tomorrow who know how to make the most of today. I mean, that sells it for me, so cheers. So this right here is a picnic Uganda style. We have stopped the car and then we have food right here on the back, and it works as a table and it just all makes sense. It's great. All right, I've checked into a new hotel. This one's about $17. And it's basic, but it's all right. The only problem is that the power is out, not just here, but literally in this entire region. So fingers crossed that comes back eventually. And until then, I have downloaded some films on Netflix. So I am gonna be chilling with Dirk Gently and his holistic detective agency. If you haven't watched it, it's amazing. It's based on a novel by Douglas Adams, and you should definitely check it out. So, Sabina out.